Come with me to Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and 11.
He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver.
He said, he that loves money will never be satisfied. Money does not satisfy. Ladies and gentlemen, may I submit to you and to all your friends and your loved ones out there who have made money their pursuit in life and thinking that having money and having more money brings satisfaction. They are fooling themselves. Don't be fooled. It's just a matter of time and they will find out that money does not satisfy. It's never enough. Right.
Nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. When goods increase, they are increased that eat them. And what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholding of them which with their eyes?
Do you understand what that means? It means that just when you start increasing in goods and money and wealth, your responsibility and the demands for the increase of the money also goes higher. So the more you increase, the more the demands for the increase. So it doesn't matter how much you get and how much you have, there's going to be more demands and needs to take it away. So it's never enough. Money does not satisfy. And this was spoken by the wisest man that ever lived, Solomon, the son of David. 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 3.
And he had 700 wives, princesses.
No. Watch it. They weren't just wives, they were princesses. These were women with a different understanding and class and touch. They understood the use of oil and beautiful myrrh and spices and ointments and perfumes. They weren't just any kind or type. They were well brought up and trained and schooled and educated. 700 princesses. He married them, trying to fill the void, and he still didn't fill it. Go ahead.
And 300 concubines.
After having 700 wives, princesses, and still didn't meet that need and that longing and that cry of the soul, he said, let me not marry any other, but let me just go around and just fool around and have women to my pleasure without marrying them and see if that can fill the void. And he had 300 of them, and still the void will not be filled. He had 1,000 women. He played. I don't know how many times in a day or in the whole week or month, but he played all kinds of games. And at the end of it all, go ahead.
And his wives turned away his heart.
You see, he sought for all of this, looking for a fulfillment. He couldn't find it. And after it all, these wives came. They didn't just come with pretty and beauty. They didn't just come with myrrh and spices and perfumes. They came with strange gods. They came with influences that when he couldn't find the fulfillment in them, he turned to the gods of these women that took his heart away from Adonai, from the living God, still seeking answers at the wrong places. Is there a possibility, hearing me this Sunday morning, that you are seeking for some answers and satisfaction in the wrong things and in the wrong places? Yes, there is that possibility. Go ahead. Come with me to 2 Timothy 3, 1 to 2.
But know this, that in the last days perilous times will come. For men will be lovers of themselves.
Underline that, lovers of themselves. There are 3 signs, many signs, but there are 3 outstanding major signs of the end time. And this, what we are just reading, lovers of self. Selfishness. Lovers of themselves.
Lovers of money.
And money is not evil, but the love of money becomes evil when money takes the place of God in your life, that you can literally despise God, the people of God, the house and the things of God, and you become so confident in your life that that confidence is derived from money from influence, from connection, and from houses and lands and possession and silver and gold. You can look at your bank account and you see pretty. You are to be pitied. Tonakusa namahaya. Adulaki tun fayanda sakawan delutu kalasan payandu kuwalahada mazuta. If you think that wealth and material things and silver and gold gives fulfillment and satisfaction and confidence in life, you are to be pitied among all men. It's just a matter of time you realize that money has expiry date and all those material things cannot go with you. Alexander the Great, when he died, he requested, he said he wanted the best physicians to carry his casket in the land, to make a statement that when it's time for you to depart, it doesn't matter the skills and the experience of the physicians of your time, they can't preserve you. You got to go. And he said he wanted his hands out of the casket. He didn't want the casket to be covered, to make a statement that when it's time for you to depart this world, naked you came and naked you shall go. You can't carry anything. You can't hold anything in your hands. You go empty. He said, he wanted his hands out there to make a statement that he came naked and empty, and so shall he return. Then he said he wanted his wealth to be displayed on the path and on the road to the cemetery, to make a statement that none of the wealth we acquire in this world and all those treasures we find confidence and pride in, and for which we despise the things of God, and we literally disobey and disregard anything that God and the Word of God has to say for the pleasures of self. He said none of those things you will carry with you. You will leave them all here, and some foolish person will come and enjoy it.